God, bro.
They'll start this drive at their own 48.
This nigga's the head coach, player, and announcer this year.
Looking for a man. It's
no
Lagway. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Moves away as he feels pressure. It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
A great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground.
Just like you said, on two, if you fake hike it, bro, I'm quitting, bro. Don't fake hike it, bro.
Usually one guy not going to get on the ground, but many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Oh, you gotta have that.
Incomplete.
You gotta have that,
How
Steven.
nice is it to have the whole crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
I feel like I hear three voices. Am I tweaking? I'm high as hell. It could be tweaking, bro.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Let's it go to the end zone.
Oh, wow.
He'll go all the way.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you hooping. Don't forget where you at.
You need to have the
All
right
these
matchup, and
niggas in
that time
Arkansas,
they did. Was the
man. I don't like
linebacker
that.
on the
Do your
running back,
research on
one
where
on
you
one.
at.
He uses his speed, beat him to the outside. That's about as easy
I
as it can
gotta
get.
show you something. Hold on, let me turn the music on right now.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown.
So when I start winning, you gonna play the music I want you to play? Alright, bro.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Green. Might be looking to run. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. He's loose. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And it's plays like that that galvanize a home crowd. Just listen to this place right now. It was an awesome job on the scramble, getting what he could get, breaking free, and creating an explosive play. But this is where the home field advantage really kicks in. You get this crowd and this volume rocking, man, they are hard to beat at home when they sound like that.
Is this how you really act, or you just like, are you streaming or something? I'm just you? I fuck with you, bro. Is that what your name says? My screen is cut off, so I can't see my opponent's names.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose.
Bro, no shot.
On that loose ball, it'll be a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep
play the
play
replay for me
alive,
so I can see if he was
defense
down.
just kept coming in
This nigga's
waves,
too
and he
hyped
got a
and he
little
wasted
bit
time.
downfield
Nope,
before
it's
they
too late.
finally
They're gonna
knocked
play
it
the
out and
replay.
jumped on that fumble.
Let me see. I don't give a fuck. I'm challenging that. Why not? I want that. Okay.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here later.
Why can't I call a timeout? Oh, because I just called one.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He wants to take the top off.
No.
He's got it
I cannot cut this time out, bro. This
Past
is
the
crazy.
20.
This nigga.
Touchdown Gators! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Play the analytics here and you go for 2. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it.
Why would you run the ball?
That
was a field goal.
The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
He unleashes a long one. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Running through contact. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
Did I get ball
This is
first?
obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this
That might
game.
be
He's got
good.
to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. The throw. That's caught. It's Jackson. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback. Going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's ball. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's ball. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Setting up the screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I haven't picked a single.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Wants to go up top. Looking for an open area to his left. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
The Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's ball. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side.
No shot. No shot. Oh.
And it's no good.
No.
After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it at the 15. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And he's out of bounds here on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Play action on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do better.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Buying some time as he moves left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack, but just understanding when to throw, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Finds his man. It's Ball. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good think.
Going for it all. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. And he's all
no shots, man. That's on me. That's on me for the plays I shouldn't be running.
Didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I deserve
There
it.
is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turn.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll try to do it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both.
Touchdown, Florida! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. But when you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Right on target this time. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
All right, you dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Got it in the middle. It's Blake. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, bro, if you get this stop, man, GGT, bro.
And desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Final stand.
You think I can still win this?
Start with the first down. Quarterback making checks. He'll take a shot. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
How about that 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game? Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense when the 3's coming soon.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Steps away to find some room. He's going to run it. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
He breaks a tackle. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got...
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll start this drive going to the air. Moving away from pressure. Gets the first himself. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield, it's Green. Throws toward the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And the point after is good. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll call for the fair catch here.
I forgot I was playing such a cool dude, man. You crazy, man. Why are you so disrespectful about it?
The drive starts from their own
This my
25-yard
state,
line.
bro. We don't really do all that disrespect shit, man.
Going right to work up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, they did such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll go out of bounds, and his aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Last game of the season.
And man, that's a little frustrating. I like the job by the quarterback. Get the ball out. Let your receiver make the play. But just understand when the play's over. Like, I'm not going to cut that back up. I want to get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lagway. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
He's killing the
It's the
game.
fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that late and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
catch in the middle. It's ball. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Ooh, good one, bro. Ice in the veins.
And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
Back to throw, it's Green. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT.
Oh, what? What?
For a safety, and that should wrap this one up tight.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Oh, good call.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
Insane, actually.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Forcing an incompletion against that guy.
Makes it round to the 25 in this room. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Oh, my.
With just a single second left.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, my God. Bless you. I said bless you. Brian, come here, bro. I said Ryan, bro. I know your fucking name. Nigga, you my brother. Come here. Look. I'm scared, bro. Yeah, I'm scared it's all come down to this, bro. This is my last game of this. Oh, got him.
It's Green.
What the Taylor? That's me.
That's
on me. GG, bro.
And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes
Who's scored?
0.
R1. Sure. He was open. Yeah, bro, that's my star player.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
You want you? Oh, never mind. I forgot you ain't got this. We're 7-5, but we got to the playoffs. If I lost like that.
Welcome, everyone, to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all. Assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to pass, it's Green. Got his man quickly. Fights off a defender. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
At midfield, he's got room. He's into the open down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Harbor.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Already down a score early, the last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harvard. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
On the run, still looking. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Going up top again. Swings it out to the flat. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Bennett. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. Now, you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. Pressure coming. Makes the grab, it's Brown. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Fires to the big fella. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop.
At the end of the first quarter, with the score Arkansas 7, South Carolina 0.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. This quarterback part of their running game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point splits the upright. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
First and 10.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Leaves it with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We're calling a 1-yard gain to the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, plays over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And the Razorbacks Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a chance. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Green. Dances away. After the filthy move, he's got room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Anthony.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were.
Oh, a lot of space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and then next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback extends the play. He'll get rid of it. Got his man. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Moving out of the pocket. Finds a man in the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, it's Sellers. They'll run the screen. He's going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anthony. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
First and 10.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets it back at the 8-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give out of the gun. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Green. Going downfield for the big play. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
A strike downfield. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete. I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And I tell you what, I know it's a little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver.
A lot of room to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Now rolling to the left. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
Well, you're making a positive out of the negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The option look. And the ball's on the ground. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
I tell you what, it's hard to
Are you in the playoffs?
an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for.
It's your first
You
round.
got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football.
They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run it from the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Got room to work. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now they're going to throw it. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Got a man, it's Brown. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Slings it downfield.
Bro, what?
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
He's got the back in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it. First down and more. The Gamecocks get it past the sticks.
Watch the puck time now, but I need him. I need him.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. It's a seam wide open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal coming up. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, South Carolina. And with that, they move out front here on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Field shrinks. Tight end glows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way. But you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Using his feet to buy time. Turns it on in midfield. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing the football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking for space. It's Green. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in it. And they try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Not enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Try to get it to the edge. Powers through the defender. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9.
And if this offense can keep that going, put together these first downs, like, listen, I love that he stepped out of bounds. I can continue to let that clock stay still, not be in a hurry, put some first downs together, march down the field, because we got to get some points on this drive.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down the clock?
The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout, Arkansas.
A gutsy call to go for the deuce to try to win the game right here. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. He is in there. The 2-point conversion gives them the lead. And what lower intestinal fortitude to go for it there. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Sellers. Dumps it to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just have to make that catch. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean,
Welcome, everyone, to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to pass, it's Reed. Here's a heap. Buys a little time. At the 45 on his way. Wide open
Oh
space.
my God.
He's at the top, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little... He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Anthony. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Aggies can really attack on this second and short. To the air, it's Reed. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football. And sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long. And right there, I think he did. He probably want that throw back.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He'll start this drive firing. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Now on third and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Dropping back, it's Reed. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half. go for it on 4th down, you shot your shot. The problem is,
got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Shoots it to the left. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes a connection. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Flush down in the pocket. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Inside the 45. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably probably going to have to throw it now in this second play.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that lead.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking for room, it's Moss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, the offense was trying to go draw, make it look like pass, but I'll tell you, the linebackers went for it. They came down hard, quickly, got into the backfield, and got the tackle for loss.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Complete to the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with a big one.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And he's just proving it time and time again. Man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
QB draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when you break out the hit stick. When you come and that guy gets struck and he goes backwards, that's how you break it.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Using his legs, it's Moss. Tough sliding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Halted in the first down and more. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Back to pass, it's Reed. And he'll race it
job by this offense sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anthony. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score.
That makes the score Arkansas 28.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. Coming out with it, it's Anthony. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Keeps looking downfield. The short hand, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup will put them in position to pick up a first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Green. He's got his man, makes the grab. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line.
The safety did a great job staying back in that cover 2 look. He's got basically that half of the field. He's reading the quarterback's eyes, and he knows where he's going with it. He was able to make a jump on the ball and end up picking it off.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Got the first himself. Purdy on the Jets. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. down. To the air. It's Reed. Looking for the score. He's got the tight end. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line.
A nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get him under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and now get nothing. A long way to go for this offense. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The score, Arkansas 28, Texas A&M 21.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They want that clock to run. Powers ahead, gets 4, he's down at the 10.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Snagged out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And it's a defense that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Who could ask for anything more? Coming down the gut of the game, and maybe one of those moments that will be etched in the annals of this rivalry forever. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes, and the waiting bonus. That could be a costly play.
Plays like that are the type of plays that win you games. Bottom line, here we are, it's late. It's a close game. It's It's a huge third down, and somebody's got to step up and make a play.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
They booted away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Skips away from pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to the air on third and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Turns it loose. Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be...
Fires toward the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Looking back on it, this game... welcome folks to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on another team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion.
What the? No shot.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. Bringing it out. It's Hill. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. He hands it off from the gun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Scanning the field, it's Green. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. When he finds his target, he has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Testing the right side here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him. gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. It's Durham. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw it again. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Now they call a run. Powers through. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, LSU. They draw first blood in this national title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The sure hands, it's Brown. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Green. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Got the first down and still motoring. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking for the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. When a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. The tackle's made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Anthony. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Green. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Now the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Arkansas, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Throwing for his running back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Lose the ball to the 33. The Razorbacks will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Brown. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. That was enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll try the ground game here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. On 1st down, he'll keep the running game churning. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, LSU. There was no catching him that time. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. With the catch, it's Anthony.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Green. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing, having a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right.